hurry to go for a ride. I didn't tighten down my gas cap and it fell out and it got run over. So we got the first damage out of the way. So see if I can kind of go, I know I'm not going to find another one of those, but I'll swap that one to that side and we'll see if we can kind of beat this one back into some kind of submission to fit in that hole. Yeah, that's it. Alright, I got my little shakedown run out of the way, and some issues, but not bad at all. It does everything it's supposed to, and nothing exploded or fell off that was too big, other than my gas cap. Kind of beat that back into submission, but that's going to need a little love. I put some O-rings under there, and I found that the motors were starving for fuel. One would start cutting out before the other, and had the floats open on both of them, and as soon as I cracked the gas cap open, the gas started flowing through. So I took the O-ring back out to make it so that that's vented. What else do we get? Headlight. Made up a headlight for it. This is one of those bezels for like a chandelier in your dining room. It would hang from the ceiling, so this would be the part that would be bolted up to the ceiling. And I cut off about a ½ inch of it, and then I sliced out in between all the little veins and then bent them around the bulb. You can get to see what you got there, and then I drilled little holes in it and I ran copper wire through it and just kind of stitched it and kind of pulled it all together. So it's not wired or anything, but aesthetically I was kind of going for I guess the steampunk look, kind of coming off that same thermos. Added a little wrench right here for the back support. It's doing most of it, and then I just did my funky copper wiring for the standoffs there to help support it. It's fine. On the shakedown runs, the gear ratio is decent. It's maybe a little too tall. I could probably knock it down a little bit, and that will probably take care of you know, two birds, one stone kind of deal. What my issue is, I have a lot of slipping going on here, and I knew I was going to have that. So when you're running it, you hear that squealing of the belt. If I get on the gas too much, it'll slip. You get up to speed, you can kind of let off the throttle and then get back on it, and it catches and locks in. And it probably got the bike up to about 35 or so, which was fine. And it has a lot more than that too. But I figure if I can take this pulley, which is aluminum, and cut it down just a little bit more, it'll give me some play in the belt, and I can put my little tensioner that I already had built onto this, and have the belt kind of come around and come up and around, and it'll give more surface area to contact on here, and it'll keep that from slipping so much. So I think the combination of two of them will do pretty good. The other thing is too, is let me try a light on you. Is you can see I knurled this, and I thought it would help get some bite. What I'm thinking now is, what I might do is I might take like a marker or something, put some marker on this and roll the belt through, and you can see the grooves on the belt. I might take the lathe and I'll just kind of groove in each one of them and have it so there's more contact area. I could probably almost double my contact area if I'm able to get down in between each groove, you know? So that'll help it greatly too. Other than that, it's awesome. I like the way it rides, the way it handles. Back brakes are a little iffy because, again, it's slipping on the pulley. So the brakes are on the jack shaft. So if I stop this pulley from turning, it's supposed to stop the back wheel, but it's slipping again, still around that pulley on the other side. So it works, but not great, you know. So that should kind of help solve that. And the front brakes actually work quite well too. So it's not bad for a shakedown run. You just gotta pull that carb apart in the front and clean it. I think it's got some debris in it because it's got a fine line of where it wants to run and where it doesn't want to run, where the back one's got a lot more play with it. So you can get it to idle good, but if you rev it up, it kind of breaks up a little bit. or if you set it up so it runs better on the high end, then it doesn't want to idle. So it's got one of the jets are dirty on the inside of it. Other than that, I like it. Even pedal's halfway decent too when you need to go pedal it. So stay tuned. We'll get a little further on this once we get some of the little bugs worked out of it, and I think it'll be a good cruiser. All right. Again, thanks for watching, comment, subscribing. Take care. Bye.